everybody. I just had a few moments to play before my husband comes home. So I thought I would play in some of my glue books. And I made these. These are both the same kind of magazine. This is an apartment guide. This is actually twice as long. I've cut it in half. And on this one, I didn't fold the pages, but on this one I did. So that's the reason why it's that size. I really like these. They're really chunky in the way that the magazine is made. There's a little line. And I thought I had a new one around here, but I can't find it. So maybe next time. But yeah, so I just thought that I'd go through and just kind of, I got my little bucket of goodies here, and I just thought I would glue and just kind of show you my books for a little bit. So I usually don't do the covers anymore because I like to know and I like to show you what I've made it out of because I forget, and I like to make things out of junk. So we'll just do a really quick flip just of this. I think this one's just about done. So this is mainly a glue book, but it's also kind of a junk journal, art journal kind of thing. Just randomness. Like that's some stamps. So it's kind of an everything junky kind of whatever. So what I do is usually I start with just making like backgrounds. That's some paint. And then I'll kind of like build an art thing around it. Or just leave it as is because it's just kind of fun. There's a Jolly Green Giant. Just because it's just fun to flip through and look at the pretty colors. That was real thick. I was like, what? And I put little people in here. She's looking at the ice cream like, hey, hey, hey. Better late than never. So this one will probably be done. I might add a few more, but once I add like words, I kind of consider it done. This one I just kind of use paint to black out some of the stuff. That's some old scrapbook paper. Some stamps. So I just love to make art out of nothing. I believe it's important to be creative. And this just kind of helps unlock my creativity. Anytime I see a watch, it just reminds me of Dee Dee Willingham. I always feel like I'm copying her when I put a watch in, which is probably why you don't see a lot of watches in my stuff. So yeah, I mean, this one's pretty much done. I only saw maybe like one area that I'd want to put like some more background kind of stuff. But I mean, I would probably want to build up some more of the area. Make it a little bit more interesting. That's just paint. That looks pretty. That's a pretty sky. I don't think I meant to do that. I love it when you get happy accidents like that. So yeah, I guess with this one, is that an old piece of, yeah, that's just like an old piece of paper I stuck in there, glued in. That's, I was going to say that was a napkin, but it's not. It's actually a piece of paper. It's like a magazine. So I could put a little something right there. Yeah. Some of these back here I haven't really done a lot. Like this is the actual page right here. That hasn't, I said, does it have anything glued on it? No, I think this is the actual page. Have I done any more back here? Yeah, these all seem to be just pages of the magazine. And I did a few in the back. Stop looking! Stop looking right now! I think I may have to get a marker and write that out. That's funny. Yes, my own work just amuses me, like that whole frog. I love it. I'm kind of like Shannon Green. If it makes me laugh, I love it. Because life is all about laughter. Relentless. I think this is the end. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like some reversed collage. So yeah, so that one's this one. And like I said, these are just the pages of the magazine. So, well, half of them at least. The other half's roaming around here somewhere, and it's made probably like this. This is a different edition. This is obviously the bottom half of it because so you can see it would be like this, but this one is from like May, June 2018, and this is November, December 2018. So this is what the magazine looks like. It's about that big. So, and I don't know that I did a lot in this one. This one's fairly recent that I pulled out to start. I'm not going to have any time to play if I just keep flipping. I'm trying to go kind of fast on this one. Can't get it to focus. Yeah, I'm not going to flip through all this. It's just the same kind of deal. And then these are the actual pages, and you can see where I've folded them all. So yeah, so let's find some stuff to glue. Let's find a page first. All right. So let's work on this one. So let's see, what have I got? I love this napkin. Do I want to make it a whole background? That's coming up too. So it's been glued. Hang on, it's coming unglued. So this is just plain white glue in a little tiny bottle. I got this bottle at Hobby Lobby, I believe, in the bottle car section. And then I bought this bottle on the internet. It's quite a bit bigger. It's got white paint in it. So yeah, I actually like these little ones a little bit better. Do I want to put that whole thing in there? Sure, why not? Let's just go for it. So yeah, I'm just putting glue on here. I do use glue sticks sometimes, but nah, I find this is faster and I like it. I like using it. Just putting it down there in the ditch because I don't care. And it's hanging over, and I'm just going to leave it for now. Are these glued? Yeah. That one's coming in. I didn't get quite some glue there. And I'm talking to myself. So let's dig down and pull some stuff up from the bottom. Let's see. We got a nice sunset, and the word sunset. That one's kind of a bit too big for this book, but I bet we can find it over here. I wonder if there's a page with the sunset. Kind of like that because those are kind of the colors of the sunset. You like that, guys? I like it. I'm kind of like Shannon Green in that aspect that if I like something, if I put something down and it immediately speaks to me, I kind of like that higher. Then I'll go ahead and put it down. This is real thick and it keeps sliding. So yeah, so when I use white glue on that, this is a dry baby wipe, and I just wipe that excess glue right off so I can just shut it, and then I don't care. Of course, if they get stuck together, it doesn't bother me that much because it's junk anyways. So, right? I kind of want to do something right here. Do I want some more black and white? I do kind of like that. Guys, I've had a super stressful day, and I'm just thankful to just be able to spend about 30 minutes at my art studio. And it's super nice to have you guys with me now. have a little color bar right there. I don't want to lose it. Do. Oh, scissors in there. It's hard to cut this napkin. There we go. Do I like that? I don't know. It's too late now. Kind of don't want that there. Here we go. And I'll put something there, but not right now. It kind of looks like a road. I may have to do like some paint on that. That's kind of hard for me to rub the excess glue off because I don't want to rip my napkin. What do you think, guys? Does that look all right there? It looks kind of like the road. That's cool. We'll put you over her. Over there. Could use it. That almost fits just like that, doesn't it? I have so much fodder. Guys, this is just a one small thing of what I have. I have so much more. So much more. I did that completely backwards than what I wanted. There we go. There we go. I think that's one thing I like about the white glue too. It gives me just that little extra time that I can change my mind. So yeah, like I said, I think it's super important for you to be creative. It really does help you in all areas of your life. I need to cut that. Yeah, that was just my email. I may have to come back and glue that back down. But part of my job my money job is what my son calls it, is being problem solving. I have to problem solve all the time. And it really helps keep me on top of my game when I am creative. And you wouldn't think that just gluing some images in a magazine would help you, but it really does. It does. It just accesses that part of your brain that's image driven and not language driven. And having quick access to that part of your brain really helps. So I just leave these and then I come back later when they're dry and cut them off. Because, I mean, I'm not really worried about it. So many people get hung up on making their pages perfect and making everything perfect. But to me, that's not what it's all about. To me, art is about just being creative, creating something that wasn't there before, creating something out of nothing. I'm trying to figure out where I put this little square. And I can't tell you why it works. There's probably some science behind it, but it does work. It really, really does. People, I'm a computer programmer, and people are always amazed at how quickly I can come up with a solution and implement it. And it's 100% because I sit here and do stuff like this. And also, I'm not able to draw. I'm not an artist, but I can draw with this. This speaks to me in ways that nothing else does, I guess. Let's dig. Let's go for another dive. All right. Oh, look at these tigers. Oh, they're cute. Two would fit on that page. I could put one over here. Maybe I'll do that. Are you dry? Be dry. Switch! Yes, I usually have 2 or 3 books going at the same time because that's just how I roll. We don't need a picture of this country club swimming pool. The ditch. Now, I do make things exact sometimes, but a lot of times when I'm just playing in my books, I don't really care. And so many times I do something and I rip it or whatever, and something really amazing comes out of it. And I'm always so happy when I make a mistake and something amazing happens. You're like, oh, I would have never done that before. There's this one page where I was gluing this girl in, and I had my card, and kind of like that, where you saw I went like that, and it ripped. Well, it did, and it ripped right on her face. I was so mad, and I was like, okay, what can I do? And so I took a white marker and I marked her face. I don't have that book handy, but I marked her face. I actually showed it. It's on my glue book flips, but I think I ended up saying something about find your new normal or broken or damaged. I don't remember, but it ended up becoming a pretty good statement. I keep saying So in the end, it all worked out well. I love your little tail, dude. I want your tail all the way in there. I'm really surprised that my kitty cat has not made an appearance because usually when she hears me talking, she comes running. But I just fed her not too long ago, so she's probably taking her bath and taking her afternoon nap before the house gets crazy with people getting home. And she may just think I'm still on my conference call because I just got off a conference call. So she just may think that I'm still talking on the phone because she did come in when I was talking on the phone. And she loved on me a little bit. That's always good when you're talking to a client and then she starts to purr or meow. And I have to go, yeah, I'm actually working remotely today and I have a cat. If I can just. So my thing is just find something that speaks to you, even if it's just a whisper, or stick it in. And if you don't like it, just keep layering on top of it. Because, I mean, hey, these things aren't going in the Louvre. And my kids are probably not going to care a thing about any of these books when I die. They'll probably all go in the trash. So I don't worry about archival ink or glue or whatever. If the pages stick together, who cares? It's not about that. It's about something much deeper within you. I think a lot of people get so hung up on what other people think, especially like coloring, because you color these color books and then you go online and you see these masterpieces and then you're like, well, I don't want to share mine because I can't color like that. But the thing is if you keep trying, see, I don't like that. Do you like that? Because I don't. I thought I would, but nope, I don't like it. No, not even that way, even though that kind of looks like a lamp that way. It's pretty cool. But just today, I actually saw somebody that posted a thing that they colored, and it was definitely not a masterpiece. It was just someone who just straight flat colored and just used pencils and just filled it in, and it was, when it was done, it was done. And it was quite refreshing to see somebody share something like that. Like, this is a page that I colored, and it wasn't like perfect, and you could tell they didn't spend hours and hours coloring it. They just colored it for the fun, and they wanted to share that, hey, I had some fun. And I love that. And everybody was so gracious and said how beautiful her colors were, because they were. She used some beautiful colors. They did not say, "Oh my God, your technique is horrible. You scratching the page." Or whatever, you're heavy-handed on your colored pencils, you should use light layers. Nothing. It was all like, yeah, wow, great, I'm so glad that you colored that and shared, thank you for sharing. And to me, that's the way art should be. I think a lot of times people get so caught up in, oh, well, I can't use this here, and I can't do this, and all that. And art's just not about that. Art has never been about rules. Never. Art is always about breaking the rules and finding yourself, right? That's been my experience. That's still a little wet. So let's flip books again. My glue over here. My little lions. I mean, lions. Tigers. Lions and tigers, oh my. So yeah, a lot of times I'll just flip it over and then just glue it on the other side. It makes it pretty easy to do that. Kind of feel weird sitting here talking to myself. And I wish I could do lives, but I really can't, because where my computer is, it's wireless to the router, and it just really doesn't like to play that way. See this thing too. See, look, that's completely sideways. But I really don't care. I like it, and I think I'm going to put it there. And then by the time I get everything glued with it, you're not even stamped and inked and colored and all that. You're just not even going to care. You're not even going to care. It's pretty cool. I don't even know what that came out of. Trying to find something to go with this to kind of show you what I'm talking about. I don't want your feet, lady. I do want... Guess over leg. Put some of that there. I want to cover up what I just did. And again, that looks kind of amazing. Dude, that looks cool. I like that. I like that. That speaks to me. Oops. Let's put glue on my book. So that's a little harsher line than I would want. But see, look, now you can't really tell that this is sideways at all. I mean, now it just kind of looks like there's there's background, and you've got some brick over here and some color, and then you can add some focal pieces, which that doesn't really speak to me there. I'm just not really seeing a lot that's speaking to me right now. That could be cool. Kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and see, I kind of glued my pages together. I don't use like wax sheets or anything if I'm using my tiny glue bottle. If I was using other things, I might, but I don't really think there's a need. Let's put a little pop of color up here. Kind of break up the picture. Okay, see, that kind of matches right in there. And I have my head. Let's see, do I want it there? Do I want it over here? I think I kind of like it there. It looks like her brains are. I cracked myself up. And now that I see that, I can't unsee it, and now I'm going to have to put it there. Oh, how funny. I think I want it right there. Nice. I don't think I have any words that will fit. The journey home. I kind of like just the journey. So let's try to finish up this page here, okay? I'll leave it all together for now. Kind of just want this a little bit closer. I'll probably end up just using the journey. I don't know if I want to use home or not, but okay, let's put some white paint on there a little bit. Just kind of dot it around. And then kind of smear it around. Small cotton pad. Kind of just soften it up a little bit. I don't really have anything to stamp with right now. I don't have a gear. I got these gears that I cut out with my Cricut. I guess I could stamp. Let me get my ink. I'm gonna move some stuff over to the side to get my ink. And I wasn't really prepared to do this. Right? When you're not prepared. Let's see, I'm just gonna randomly, this is what I came up with. I've had this ink for probably, I don't know, 14 years now. I don't see, there's not a date on it that I see. I think I bought this before my son was born, and he's 16. So, still smells good. And it's still juicy. So, let's see. Let's go with this kind of blue. I'm just going to do it right here on my fingers because I don't care. I like to get messy. To me, it's not art unless it's all messified. Ta-da! Can you even see that? It's a little smeary. Oh, I'm dropping it. I think I'm going to ink it up with a little bit more of this blue. It's going to be smeary because, you know, I'm not even using a pad or anything. I'm just using my fingers and I'm pushing it down. It's just a little subtle thing. And I'm going to say, where did I put my ink? Y'all see where I put my ink? And let's do a pink one. If I can. Cool. So if you think these are expensive, just think, I bought this and I've had it for 16 years. And it's still usable. So, yay, color box. You got my vote. All right, do I want to outline this in a black or a white? Let's go with a white Gelly Roll, and I'm just going to do kind of a scratchy outline of the head. I don't want it to be perfect. I kind of want it to go, it'd be a chicken scratch, so it kind of matches the white around it. I don't know if this is going to show up enough for me to like it. Just do some scorbullies around it. And then I got all my pins right over there in case y'all didn't notice. Do some little dashes around it. Kind of bring it out. Darken that little shadows. I don't know if I really want to do anything else. I kind of just want the journey. Well, I wasn't really prepared to kind of do a complete page, so I just kind of half-butted it here. But yeah, I mean, that could definitely be a completed page. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. Now it's real blurry because I have my camera focused for down here. So yeah, so there you go. We did a page. Yay! Kind of covered up my little brain. So yeah, it looks good. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. I've got to go and get started for dinner for my man to come home. So until next time, go out and be creative because it's important for your life. You don't have to be an artist to be creative. See you later. Bye.